morning, and welcome to the Energy Tech Summit.
Today's event is focused on the urgent need to accelerate green technology in the wake of the energy crisis.
For me, the most exciting thing is just the energy in the room. These are people who are all trying to address one of the most challenging and important issues that humankind faces.
Hundreds of people have travelled from all over Europe and indeed further afield to come and listen to experts and discussions about how technology is revolutionising energy.
In the past, we just had normally aspirated engines. Today, we have hybrid engines. Almost half the power of a Formula One car comes from electric power. That's a road that Formula One has taken that was unimaginable 20 years ago.
From day one, we have been net zero. So everything we do in our business has sustainability in mind. So we're now sharing those learnings with other sports, other events, businesses. So we're not only impacting the technology in the race cars, but we're impacting the technology in the way that big events run.
What we know at Polestar is that we're going to have to go about this transition in a whole new way than the automotive industry has done before. We have an impactful climate solution, I would argue one of the most impactful climate solutions in the automotive industry, but we are failing to deliver it on time.
We needed to work together to make the whole industry transaction, the change.
As Uber, we are racing to electrify the world. We've made ambitious commitments that by 2030, we will be an all-EV platform in the United States, Europe, and Canada.
Seeing all of these incredible speakers that we have coming from all around the world, not just seeing them on stage saying so many smart things, but actually seeing them connect off stage in the green room, in the reception areas, and knowing that really incredible things are going to come from the connections that those people made here today.
What it needs now to make green energy a reality is to change the narrative. And what makes it possible? Renewable energies, energy efficiency, and clean technologies.
Part of what we're really trying to do is to look at emerging technologies and solutions and say, okay, how can we even disrupt what we know today as the status quo?
We have to consider it as a global problem, and we cannot keep doing like we used to do, and we have to come together and solve the problem.
Before Russia started destroying our energy system, we had no idea how dependent we are on one source of energy. Centralized energy system is too vulnerable, repeatedly leaving us with no power for up to 56 hours this summer. War made us reconsider the way in which we should develop our energy system, from centralization to decentralization and renewable technologies. This is the transition to clean energy that enables life at the darkest time.
I know that the world has what it takes to make green energy a reality because I saw it play out in session after session today at this event.
We are creating people-powered renewables. Rather than pushing against society, we're actually being invited in, and there is very much a pull. Communities are writing to us and saying, please come and build wind turbines like this in our back gardens.
But the big job we've got to do now is electrify everything. Electrification is the quickest, best way of decarbonising our society.
This winter, we're going to be installing the 10 kilowatt Cozy 10 in people's homes. That means that we can now heat a mid-sized home.
But what's most important is what happens after this. So we're really, really keen to continue the conversation with this group of people and with Octopus to ensure that there really is change.